Good day, my good people. Love, peace, positive energy, and all that good shit. First off, I want to just say shout out to all subscribers. You understand me? Constantly going up, constantly growing, and I greatly appreciate it. And what I would appreciate even more is sliding over to Writers and Worlds, Burpees and Conversation, and let's get that cracking so I can do the live from over there, you dig? But I'm running a little late. Okay, a lot late. And I need to get there because, crazy as this gonna sound, I was waiting around to try to figure out which damn job was I'm going to go to today. You understand me? Because if you don't know, I am also a longshoreman as well as a professional driver down at LAX, where I do buses down there. But I got a license to drive damn near anything on this damn planet. Basically, it got a steering wheel and a gas pedal in the mirror. I'm gone. So I was sitting around, running through the house in my basics: drawers, socks, my little jewelry. This is my little jewelry. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out what the hell am I putting on and which direction am I going. And I was doing that because I was waiting on we got a board that we check to see what letter, because we at the port we move everything by as a casual we move things by your letter and number. Like I'm a D, Delta gang, Delta 49 whoopty whoop. And so I was waiting on that, but it never. It's a prediction page. It's not a exact science, but it's a beautiful science. The work that is put into it by Mr. Ian. You know what I mean? And he be giving us predictions on how many letters that the cycle may may move to. You know what I mean? So like, okay, they started off on W. It's predicted that it's gonna go to B, and he be right on exact. So be waiting on that, you know what I mean? But I couldn't wait no longer. I'm like, jeez, man. I don't gotta get up on nobody here. And it got a little too late to, well, for me, I really don't care like that. But it's supposed to give you a job like 2 hours in advance, not coming in. But yeah, sometimes all them things can't be followed. You know what I mean? I do my best, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on down here, shorty. But everything has been cool. Haven't had time to get out there and get my burpees in, because I've been moving and getting some things handled with myself, in preparation for a lot of things and events that are coming up, especially for Miss Ryder, Sweetie's retirement party on the yacht. You know what I mean? On the yacht. And the theme is 007, so women in their gowns and beautifulness and their accessories for their aesthetics, and men in their tux. And if you can't get you a tux for whatever reason, then you can do a suit, all black on black on black. Yeah, formal, nice looking. What's that? Harlem Nights. You know what I mean? Type of doodads. We up in there. So yeah, it's a little warm up in here, shorty. So yeah, that's what the deal was. But I had to laugh at myself and laugh with Sweetie. Like I am literally running back and forth in my drawers, trying to figure out which set of clothes am I gonna put on in this mug. Am I doing my grungy dungy because I'm going to the yard, or am I going down to LAX? Like, man, maybe I should have did a half and half. Put this top on with that job bottom, so just in case. And now that I'm doing this, it would be hard for me to check the leaderboard or whatever, our Facebook account, where the jobs is posted, to see what's going on, what the prediction is. But I might have to do that when I get close by there. Like, stop this, check that, see what it is, see if it's a prediction has came up. Because even though I left the house, I got a set of clothes in the trunk. Dig that. Shit. Well, you know what? I got a belt right here. I was like, on my belt, my other pants. I got a belt on right here. So yeah, I got a whole nother set in the trunk, ready to go. You know why? Because you never know, shorty. Got everything back there. My just in case backpack. Like, what's in there? For the just in case, and you never know, shorty. Riches, tape, whatever. So anyway, man, I hope y'all out there having a beautiful, blessed one and ready for this 4th of July. I ain't really tripped that the damn 4th of July was basically it's here. Until a few days ago, like, oh man, motherfuckers is popping fireworks. Like, why people popping fireworks and shit? They doing this shit on the news. Like, oh, the 4th. Mine ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? Mine ain't even there. My mind is, if you seen on my Instagram, your ass is mine. Your ass is mine, and or my other account, ass is mine, and both of the S's are replaced with Z's. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you seen on there, I was like, my head is, I'm saying elsewhere. You know, and I did a picture, had my glasses and my hat sitting on top of this I'm gonna say this desk. What the fuck do you call this shit? Up here on my dash, sitting up on my dash with my hat, and it just so happened that I was listening to crypto, analysis and news, whatever, and it had XRP on my radio. I'm like, this is where my head is at. The job and this, like, that's where I'm at, shorty. And oh my God, things are so aligning up, shorty. Just waiting for the rocket ships. Waiting for the rocket ships, dog, and they are not far. They are not far. It just seems like the powers that be are trying to shake people out the market. And as soon as you sell your shit, money gone, shorty. You done lost your spot. And you're gonna be so hot. You're gonna be so hot. But not me, shorty. Because I've seen this motherfucking movie before. I know. You can do whatever you want to do. I ain't going nowhere because I know what I hold. You understand me? I know what I hold, homie. So, I ain't going nowhere. Can't wait, shorty. Life-changing shit. So, yeah, I had to get that type of stuff out the way. And could have been done, but Mr. Wait till the last minute, trying to make it fun. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. Like I'm just trying to make it fun. I'm like, damn, my son and my pops them beat me to getting their tux and suit, but I had ordered mine, and so I had to go get it cut. And I just needed some pants to go with it because the pants that came with the tux, it was a bit too much, especially for this. On some other occasion, hey, all right, but not this occasion. So just a straight, plain black pant with the jacket and the vest that I got. I'm gonna be up in there like, oh look at you. Yeah. Yeah, check that, baby. A little different. And I think it's gonna be surprising to people that I didn't match Sweetie. She got gold cracking on. I like, gold is cool, but I think I'm a little too dark to be wearing some gold shit. I don't know. It don't look right in my eyes sometimes. And plus, I had already had my eye on this garment, so we're gonna see how that matches out. Got me some cool shoes. Yeah, for the aesthetics. That's the look, the appearance, and so yeah, ready to go for that. Ready to go for that. Everything is on deck. It's gonna be a wonderful, marvelous time. It's crack shit. That's actually cracking off for like another week. And so I'm thinking about might set my phone up in that mug and go live. Go live on here. For a little bit, at least. do that. But yeah, man, I got some shit up on the brain. I think I need to call Sweetie too. I need to text her back. I need to make me a doctor's appointment. See if she made my doctor's appointment for me. Because a lot of shit is picking up out here at this yard. And I already missed 3 good days too, man. That was 36 hours right there. Missed good days. Just trying to figure some things out. And them days I miss is on my mind, because if you don't know, everything moves and works down there by hours. It raises your initiation to getting in and being the next level up. I'm a C book, which is a casual, B book, and moving up to A book. Everything moves by them hours, you know what I mean? Or at least going from C book to B book moves by your hours. Because when they, go ahead, I see you. That's why I keep my eyes open. And I'll probably see you a little later on too. Doris Charger. We'll see. Remember that Burgundy Charger. So yeah, getting in there. And so that's the ultimate goal. And I spoke about it a while back. I ain't letting nothing get in the way of that. Hell of a red lights. Hell of a red lights. Hell of a. And so with that said, you know, got to make moves and make adjustments. And though I am very grateful, blessed to have employment down here at LAX and stuff like that, that is not my main. That's not where my heart is at. That's not my main focus. That is not. I guess it's just that. It's not that. And so, since you can be sacrificed by them, they can be sacrificed by me too. So I dip in and I dip out. I gotta go out. And I'm out for a minute, so I can go get this while they're getting this good. Not missing any opportunity over here, because this is my goals. This is my destiny. This is an opportunity of a lifetime being up in there and taking full advantage. The last time, it was nothing like this though. Nothing like this. It was a period in time where C books as casuals, they was working 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 7 days a week. You don't have to work 7 days, but your letter will come up 7 days out of the week. And people, this is the fastest time in history that anybody has been a casual and gotten into B book to promote up. The fastest, because it was COVID. The height of COVID cracked off. It was popping. And at that point in time, hey, easy. I went to go get me some fucking help, because I was drinking like a motherfucker and I needed to do something, and I recognized that. And so I went and got the fucking help that I needed, because I know that for me, I said, hey, I need to get away. That's what I told Sweetie. I need to get away. I don't need to be out here, because stopping, quitting, pausing, taking a break, I say all that shit in my head, but I ain't doing none of that shit. You understand me? So I need to go somewhere where I can dry out. Those were my words. I need to go somewhere so I can dry out. Because I know me, I needed a little kickstart, and going to an in-house facility, away and dry out. Bam, that was the ticket. But during that time, they was out there pumping. But I made a choice. Do I think about that shit? Like, damn, you know, if I wouldn't have went in there and I was just held off on going to get some help and whatever, I could have possibly already been a B book right now. Yeah, it's very possible. You know what else is very possible too? It's very possible that with the way that I was drinking and the shit that how I was going down, that I could have possibly fucking killed myself or killed somebody else too. It's especially being down there, that shit is even more dangerous because it's hella dangerous down there. It's fun as fuck. Believe me, it's fun, and you know the people and everything, but it's dangerous as fuck. You know what I mean? When I'm there, and I've always been, you know, as I'm going around doing whatever job that I'm doing, I'm looking around, and I'm just observing and taking in shit, and I just like, man, we as a human being are the softest shit down here. You get touched by anything down this motherfucker, that's your ass. Your clock is probably gonna get punched. And if you do survive, I don't know, you probably wouldn't want to be. You know what I mean? Just throwing that out there, some bullshit. But some people probably wouldn't want to be. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't want to be here like this. But yeah, that. But I don't regret that decision, because in that decision that I made to go get aired the fuck out and to change my life so I could do other things. Didn't know exactly what those other things was gonna be, but I knew that with a clear mind and a clear body and on a different path of clearness, or just being able to breathe and not focus on fucking drinking and shit, it was gonna be better than where I was at. And here I am now, way better than what it was, shorty, and did something really fucking marvelous with that money that I was spending and giving to the motherfucking liquor stores. Know where liquor stores that people don't even know where liquor stores are. Like, it's a liquor store over there? Yeah, I'll find them motherfuckers, shorty. I took that money and made something very, very beautiful and spectacular with that shit. You know what I mean? Didn't waste it. Got something to show for that shit. Especially when I think like, damn, motherfucker was spending like a minimum of $7,500 a year on liquor. And that was just me putting it in this app called Sober Tool. It keeps a calculation. You put a number in there, give you a guesstimation of, you know, how often was you spending doing whatever your addiction was or is, because you don't lose your addiction. You don't lose that shit. This shit is forever there. I have an addictive personality, addictive behavior. I have that shit is coded in my DNA. You know, some people can drink and have a glass of wine and be cool, or whatever the fuck they do. They can just do that and then they done. Not me. I want mas. Yeah, give me mas, more. Give me more. So I put the calculations up in that motherfucker. I did the bare minimum, because some days and some weeks can be a whole lot more depending on how I'm feeling. But this is the bare minimum of what I was spending on a daily motherfucking basis. And I say that again, on a daily basis. That shit was around the fucking clock. I had what I have right now. I had spare just in case. You never know, shorties in the trunk, shit stashed in the house. If the doors in the stores say, you know what, we're gonna be closed for a couple of days, I got it. I got it already. We good? Well, I'm good. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm good. You know what I mean? And did some great shit with that motherfucking shit, man. So, yeah. Here, give it up for me. I'm proud of me. I'm giving it up to me. I'm proud of me for doing that. And a lot of people say that because I tell people, I say, you know what, my wife and them, they didn't know. They didn't know. It was like, shit, he still act the same fucking way. But I wasn't there. I wasn't there. My concentration, my presence, I wasn't present. I was there in physical form wherever, but I wasn't present. Like, you should be thinking about so and so. I'm thinking about, all right, when this shit gonna be over with so I can get and go and, you know what I'm saying, get this party started because this shit is boring. It's a funeral. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Just on the rail. Let me slide over since y'all like to drive on ass on ass on ass. Give motherfucker a little breathing room, shot it. Anyway. So yeah, that was where my motherfucking focus was, so. And then on top of that, to tie that back into the port, you know, the port, hey, you know, just like anywhere else, you got people who do shit. They do what they do, shorty. And that ain't no, down there ain't no motherfucking different. But I didn't need to be down there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my own personal feeling. I didn't need to be down there like that. And didn't want to either. Even though I was fighting back and forth like, ultimately, even in the midst of, I don't know which one of it was, me, myself, or I, one of us out of the three, or maybe two of them, they took a vote. It was like, nah, we're not doing that, shorty. We gonna go ahead and get this done because it's going to be good. Something inside said, hey, to make this sacrifice, to do this shit, to get it right, to get you some breathing room, because you're not liking what it is that you see in the mirror when you look in the mirror. When all the people have gone and you just by yourself and you drink. Hey, when I'm drinking, I'm still cool. But when that shit start to run out, or you just have reached that downtime, like, okay, you know, finally, I guess it's time to go to sleep or whatever, and you got to go in that bathroom or wherever you are. You pass by and look. I wasn't liking what I was seeing, shorty. And my inside, me, myself, I, all of us talking to, we don't like this shit, shorty. We missing something. Something is missing right now. And everything seems hard. Everything seems hard. And we know that I love and love some easy. Make this shit easy. How can I make this shit easy? Well, I can make some shit easier by one, getting my shit together. Whatever that looks like, and what that looked like was me going to get some motherfucking assistance. Me going to do what it is that I knew that I needed to do. My wife, so what, you want to just go to like a little program where you go talk to them and you go, no, I need to get the fuck off the street. Know yourself. Don't nobody know you like you know you. I know me, shorty. I know me. Good and the bad. And some people would never want to be around the bad. And that ain't just with, yeah, I know me. So I'm telling you what it is that I need to do. And that's what happened. Cracked off. And here we are. Here we are. And the movie has really just begun. So it's just begun. It gets better and greater as it goes. And I heard some people ask me, like, do you miss it? Fuck yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah, I miss that shit. Man, call that shit being in dum-dum. I like that shit. For sure I do. But that shit is in the way. It's in the way. Because if I'm doing that, then I ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing that, I'm not doing this. And this is everything that we on here and be talking about. I'm not doing this. And if I am doing this, it wouldn't be to the extent of what I'm doing it. Nah. It'll be a whole lot more silly, dumb ass shit that could fucking be fucking costly. And you'd be on here fucking watching a video of me and then smashed and crashed up in some shit. Like, damn. Not for no views and likes. Fuck that. Fuck that. And what kind of positivity and motivational message can I send by telling you, hey, watch me down the 5th, and I'm still here chilling? Because that's how I always started the day, with a 5th. Easy, like drinking water. Like drinking fucking water. And speaking about that, because it just popped in my head, like that's all you need. Got a coworker, as a person, their other half has a fucking problem, and they wonder why the person with the problem, like, motherfucker, wanna ask me for, money to buy groceries to eat, but when the person with the problem is doing their thing, they drinking and getting loaded and doing their shit, they ain't worried about that shit. I said, that's because that liquor and shit, that shit is food. That shit is your energy drink. That shit is your everything. And while you own that shit, you don't need none of that other shit. Motherfucker will eat and do whatever, just to survive, so that you won't be throwing up. And if you throw up, then just go get some more and then, unsober. That's because your ass started getting sober. Unsober your ass and you right back like, all right, I'm back, bitches. Let's go. All right. She was like, wow, I never looked at it like that. I was like, I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you from experience what it is. That shit is food all day long. It's your everything. You gonna drink some water? I got liquid right here. Sound crazy, but I'm serious as fuck. Serious as fuck, shorty. So yeah, she looked at it from different, but she, my coworker up out of here, like, I'm done. Yeah, for sure. It's like, I don't get that motherfucker no money for nothing. I said, for sure, and you need to, because now that person won't depend on you when it comes to getting whatever they're gonna get. They've already excluded you from being a resource. Because if you're a resource, that's actually gonna tack on some more shit. Because when they tap their other resources, and now you their last resort, and they come to you like, hey, let me get a couple of. I ain't got it right. Man, what the fuck? What? That comes that anger because you have been their go-to. Take yourself out that equation. Take yourself out that equation. So then that lessens the rah shit at you, because I'm no longer in your question. I'm no longer in that equation of being your go-to. Do whatever you gotta do, and see you on the other side, I guess, whatever. But yeah, man, you gotta know you, know your limits. Shouts out to those who got control and they don't have no addictive personality, and that shit is embedded in your DNA, and great, you know what I mean? But for those who do, and some people, a lot of people, you can tell, hey, they fucked up, they addicted, they got a problem, they got this, they got that. And some people, it don't show. It's just how they get down, they carry, they functioning, they doing work, they doing that, they doing this, they doing that. But if that is you, then you know that you got a problem. The next step is, or the next question is, do you want to do something about that shit? If you don't, hey, to each is his own, to each is his own. I'm not no pressure cookie. I ain't, but I'm just saying, if you do, then there is help out there. Go on, and yeah. It sounds so cliche or corny or whatever. There's help out there. It is, and you know that shit too. It's just if you want to do it, if you want to do it. And if you do want to do it, I'm saying do that shit, because there's going to be some great shit to come after that. There's going to be some great shit to come after that, because that is a big giant weight that you just dropped off your whole body, you done pulled off your life scale. Your life scale, you done pulled that weight off. Now you got room and energy, and as you start to clear up, to just move different, it's going to be very fucking beneficial to you. And you know, I don't know what your life is like, but you know, you got people around you, it'd be beneficial to them too. For sure it will. But the most important thing is you. And I definitely say do that shit. Take that time out. You got a job somewhere or whatever, and they got what do you call it, the benefits to, you know, if you got a situation, ain't no situation, you got a problem, you got an addiction or whatever, and they got help, take that shit. Take the fullest full or whatever they fucking offering. Take that shit. Yeah, take that shit. And fuck what a motherfucking thing is supposed to be confidential. So, yeah, bounce out on their ass and then bounce back with the snap back like, ooh, brand new me. Clear the way. Brand new me. Do that shit. But damn so beneficial. Yeah, it will be. I see an opening. You on my assets and I don't like it. I'm gonna get over slow. Booty head. Yep, I already said it did that, so I can't take that. Whatever. Not road rage, road awareness. This motherfucker on my ass, only to go back on somebody else's ass. If I didn't have to get off here, I'd have stayed in that lane and you go ahead and ride, shawty. You go ahead and ride. Motherfucker tapping on the brakes. It's all you, boo-boo. All you. Anyway, I would have did that shit because I don't want my motherfucking car bashed up, but then I'm gonna get out and bash you up. I'm just playing. So yeah. Feeling wonderful, feeling beautiful, man. Can't wait to get back out there and get my exercise on. Yeah, but woo, that motherfucking double back. Oh, that double back was a killer. That's why I was so glad that they didn't get out this morning, because that count for the longshoremen, that count looked like they was gonna get out this morning. I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. I didn't drove mentally aware, watching shit at the yard, then left from there, went straight to here. I was like, man, I'm moving. I was a little late and shit. I was like about a half an hour late. But it seemed like wasn't nobody even really tripping. Because I mean, technically, yeah, you clock in at 5, you got 5:30, 5:45, you know, inspect your bus, do all that shit. By that time, you're supposed to get up out that yard with your bus, maybe about 5:45. So I was right in my time. It was just time on the clock, but it's all right. He's like, well, you know, I'm sure it'll come up like, oh, he was late more than 10 minutes. And, hey, do what you do, bro. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I take that as that sacrifice. This is the big boy over here. So do what you gotta do. But yeah, you can be sacrificial to him. They can be sacrificial to me too, because I have credentials, and my credentials allows me to police. Let me tie this up real quick. My credentials allow me to go anywhere. Police. I just seen it right now, and I was just thinking about when I left work. Matter of fact, the night before I was going to go to the yard the next morning, I left work and I pulled off before I got on the freeway. I was coming down Arbor Vitae, made a right on Arbor Vitae, which turns into Los Angeles, but it's a little turn. So you're not actually, I mean, you're making a right, but it's not like at the corner. It's a little turn off, and in that turn off, it has a little emergency section over there. So I slid into the emergency section so I can load up a fucking video or some shit. And before I know it, it was fucking police behind me. And I didn't notice them until it was simultaneous. They pulled up and I was finishing what I was doing. And when I looked, into my left mirror to make sure ain't nobody come around the corner so I can slide out, I seen them. And I started to pull off, and I seen them like get ready to run back to their cars, and I stopped the car, like boom, rolled down all my windows. Let's make this easy. You understand me? I'm trying to go home. Ain't no trying. I'm going home to my family. You dig what I'm saying? So let me make this easy. Let me erase all the threat of what you walking up on, a black car with blacked out windows, or roll down all the windows, all of them. He pulled up and was like, hey, everything's okay? I'm like, everything is wonderful. I'm just over here, loading up a video, and before I got on the freeway, which is right here where we passing right now is where I was coming. I was like, before I do that, before I get on there, I wanted to just load up this thing, and because I didn't want to be doing where I was driving. It was like, oh, okay, because people break down. We just want to make sure it's okay. 2 ladies. As a matter of fact, we coming up on where I was parked at. So over to your left, you see that over here? You can't even see my damn finger. I don't want to point, but right there to the left, where that black car just came around, that's where I was parked at. Bam. So, but everything went smooth. They was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, okay, cool. It's like, okay, we just checking with you. It wasn't no, let me see your license, let me see your registration, no nothing. That shit, I don't believe that shit would have went down like that had I not been sober and in a different mind state and confident and this and that and just everything about me. It'd have been different because I'm a heavy sweater anyway. Nigga, I'm in here probably got drank because I know as soon as I got off work, if I wasn't doing it at work, boom, 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 I'm hitting. So I'm already, man, they pulled up on me. That shit would have been totally fucking different. But that shit went like, whatever. I don't even see y'all as a fucking threat to me. You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. And that shit went smoother than a baby's bottle. And I was on my way like, well, you have a nice one. You too, ladies. Y'all be careful and cool out there. I'm sorry to, add to the bullshit that you had to deal with out here already. And this was nothing. I apologize. Oh, it's okay. Just, be careful. All right now. Change your life. You know you. You know you. You need help. Go get that motherfucking help. Stop. You need help, go get that help and stop hurting yourself and hurting those that are around you. Go get that shit. And fucking do some fucking wonderful shit with that shit. So, yes sir, yes ma'am. I'm about to clock this out because I am that late where when I pull up in here, I need to jump out and just get my shit together. You know what I mean? So, hey, I just tuned in to have a conversation with you. As always, you know what I mean? Hopefully somebody will hear this and get something out of it that I just have them say, yeah, you know what? That's all it takes. And then that step. That's all it takes. And that's what I'm doing this for. As well as a video log for my damn self. Just whatever, man. Life. Other than the reality TV shit that they give us or that you take, because they don't give me shit. I tune in if I want to, or I tune the fuck out too at the same time, or whatever. So with that said, man, ladies and gentlemen, there go my arch enemy, my arch nemesis, Dana. I be racing for buses, asshole. Yeah. Damn, I didn't see if it was some parking up there in the front. Well, we're gonna find out, shall we? Hey, I love y'all. Thank y'all for keep showing up and showing out. Share, like, comment, and give it to some people. Tell them, go on, subscribe. Do it for me. Yeah. Get on over there to Burpees and Conversation. Burpees and Convo. I keep changing the name, but it's still Burpees and either Convo or Conversation. Let's show up and pop up. Come on, let's make that happen, Captain. Let's make that happen, Captain. And Captainettes. You know what I mean? Is that a space or are you taking up? How is you parked, motherfucker? Y'all are some. I'm for the squeeze up in that motherfucker. Right, shorty. Maybe I should, but I've been doing a lot of shit that I shouldn't. Well, I stop now. Oh, I could park right there. I really don't want to. Here comes this big body bands, baby. Come on. What you doing? Oh, you taking that other parking space? Yeah, go ahead and do what you do with that big body bands, baby. Yeah, so do your thing. Love yourself. Love on others. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. All the leads. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. And anyone else you can find. You know what? Throw them on top of your favorite whatever. And take a bite. Meow. And never look back. You feel me? The most important person out here in this whole world is you. Even though there's other important people, you are first. It all starts with you. So get up, get out, and get some. Let go. Let's go, shorty. I love y'all on everything everything I say on my skin. You dig? Do that. Doses.